Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. This time we're taking a look at the 1996 Honda Civic Ferio SI2 EK model. Yeah, this is the Civic Saloon and it's my favourite generation of Civic, so I hope it does well. That being said, despite this being my favourite generation of Civic, and I do, of course, like the Saloon very, very much, this has, in my opinion, the worst racing modification in the game. What even is this? It's just a silver car with Honda written on it, and it's got a black roof for some reason. You can actually get this in a different colour scheme, where it has a silver roof and a black body, but that looks even worse, so... Anyways, here it is. Not great, I'll be honest. Anyway, statistically, front engine, front wheel drive, 304 horsepower, 999 kilos. Now, a couple of things to mention. GT2 Plus mod fixes a couple of things about this car. It fixes the missing turbo kits from the hatchback, so this is now running a turbocharger. In the base game it cannot, and also the weight's wrong on this for some reason, so that's been corrected, so it now weighs 999 kilos, which is a very good weight. So we'll see how it gets along. It is going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track in order to set the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is the Ford GT90, a 28.180. While I would love a Saloon Honda Civic to go ahead and beat that, it's not going to. This car, well, Civic Type R 30.859, admittedly that didn't have a racing mod on it. The very first car that went round, the EG Civic, 30.779, so somewhere in that sort of gaggle, I'd hope. Admittedly, Japanese front-wheel drive cars have not been the best for this series. Hondas usually are not, however this one does have a turbocharger. I think the 97 Type R did not have a turbocharger, so that is definitely something to consider. Anyways, I very much love this. You know how much of an EK fanboy I am, and I do actually quite like the Saloon. The Saloon's a bit of a rare sight in this country. I think we, for the most part, when you say Civic Saloon in this country, people actually think of the 5-door hatchback, which was actually a Honda Domini in other markets, and it's basically just a completely rebadged Rover 400, whereas this one is its own model. I remember years ago when I was seeking a Accord, or was it the Subaru? I can't remember, one or two. There was a black Saloon. It was like owned by an older lady, but it was a manual. It was a 1.6 160 horsepower one, and it was for sale for ages. And I was like, I really want that. But then I sort of looked into it. I think it was 66,000 miles, but they said it had no, or somewhere in the article it says it had no service history with it, and that sort of put me off it a little bit, because that was the time where it was the Subaru actually. That was when I was looking for a car that actually had service history, because I thought I was going to keep it for a couple of years, and then I bought the Subaru and kept it 18 months because I didn't like it. So, and then I had the Accord and was going to keep that for ages, and then that started to go a bit wrong, so I needed to get out of that quickly. And then I bought a Civic and signed myself up for 5 years of finance and then got rid of that after 2. So basically, if I'd say I'm going to own a car for the long term, I'm probably not. My current car, my hybrid Civic, well, I think I'm locked into that for 4 years, and in fairness, I don't think I want anything else other than maybe an old Volvo, but I could buy that at the same time as having my Civic, so who knows. Anyways, final lap with this. It's already quicker than the EG. Admittedly, I think this has more power than the EG did, so could be wrong there. That's got to count as a wrong way. No, it's not. Huh. I'm amazed that didn't count as a wrong way. That, to be fair, that corner cut, I shouldn't have got away with that. I will say that on record. I should not have got away with that corner cut. But I will take it. I will take it. As you know, there's no rules around this track, so yeah. This is a really good car to drive, actually, that one. I wasn't really speaking too much about the car, but no. Good car to drive. I don't think it should have been that quick. I will be honest, that's a bit quick. But I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to stop it. So 30.375 will place this in to 48th place. It's quicker than the V6 Renault Clio Sport, quicker than an Audi A4 Avant, quicker than a Lancia Stratos, Lotus Esprit, quicker than the Golf V5, which had a lot more power than this. Curiously, quicker than the Integra. Again, quicker than that EG Civic. Quicker than an SX, but that's, you know. It's slower than a Fiat Punto, so at least that's something. Slower than the Eclipse, but yeah, no, it was a really good car to drive, actually. Like I say, I'm amazed I got away with that final corner. I think I was cutting that very, very fine, so don't expect to see that move too often, but no, that's good. I like it. Alright. Sucky race mod, but good car. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching, and join me next time when I'll be driving something completely different. Until then, farewell.